This segment of Delmarva Life is brought to you by Hertrich Toyota of Milford.
You know, other than a little bit of rain, the weather really has been cooperating lately, so why not take advantage of it and get out and explore?
Why not? There are a lot of places here on Delmarva to check out, many of which are a short car ride away. In today's one tank trip, Delmarva Life Sean Stryker hits the road to explore the Bombay Hook National Wildlife Refuge in Smyrna.
Summer may be in their rearview mirror, but there's still plenty of time to sneak in a road trip here on Delmarva.
The season's extended here now in Delaware, and summer seems to last all the way into November, and a lot of people on the road and a lot of driving.
Tushar Patel, the general manager of Hertrich Toyota of Milford, says if you are planning on hitting the road, you want to make sure you do so in the right vehicle.
So for me, it's more about comfort and not getting tired in the car. So the ergonomics, how the seat sits, how your head fits in, your legs, because if it's a long trip, you know, you could get tired and be exhausted, and you don't want to be exhausted at the end of the trip.
Which makes sense considering once you get to where you're going, you want to have energy to explore. And Delmarva has plenty of options. Take Bombay Hook, for instance. This national wildlife refuge in Kent County, Delaware, was recently featured in the America the Beautiful Quarters program. Tushar let me take this Toyota Highlander for today's excursion.
Cool. Push to start. Let's throw Bombay Hook in the GPS here.
Please proceed to the highlighted route, then the route guidance will start.
Yes, ma'am.
Bombay Hook is nestled along the Delaware Bay about 12 miles northwest of Dover.
Hey, look at this. I don't think I've ever seen a shelf in a car before, and you can feed your charger up through it and charge your phone, have it sitting on the shelf there. How awesome is that? And then the center console just keeps going. So much storage. Look, and they got the sunscreens providing shade for the kids in the back, and this is probably one of the coolest things I've ever seen. It's called the Driver Easy Speak, and when it's on, there's a microphone right here that takes your voice and plays it back in the third row so you don't have to yell at the kids in the back, and you don't even need to turn around to look at them. They have this cool little mirror here. Now, I don't have kids, but if I did, I could imagine this being very helpful.
Never having been to Bombay Hook, we enlisted the help of Tina Watson.
Hey, Tina.
Hi, Sean.
How you doing?
Okay.
You ready to go?
Yes, I am.
All right, let's go.
All right.
The outdoor recreation planner to show us around.
So give me a little bit of history about Bombay Hook.
Okay. Bombay Hook is a national wildlife refuge, and we've been established since 1937. And it was established mainly to provide habitat for migratory birds. In addition, since we have 16,000 acres, we have a variety of habitats, and we can manage for a lot of different animals besides just birds. And the Civilian Conservation Corps worked at Bombay Hook from 1938 to 1941, and they actually started the road system that we're driving on.
In some parts, that road system acts as a dike, separating two habitats.
So what makes this part of the refuge so unique?
Well, one thing I'd say is that we're standing at a place where we have fresh water on one side of the road and salt marsh on the other side of the road. And when the Civilian Conservation Corps started to build this road, that was the intent, was to make freshwater impoundment so waterfowl would have a place to go.
The refuge controls the water level in the freshwater impoundments, raising and lowering it depending on the time of year.
So spring we lower the water level so the shorebirds can actually get to the mud because they eat out of the mud flats.
In the fall, they let the water back in for the ducks and geese. In total, 278 species of birds make a stop at the refuge over the course of a year, making for some excellent bird watching. The refuge also features a 12-mile wildlife drive, 5 walking trails, and 3 observation towers that offer spectacular views of the refuge.
So we're a little bit inland now, and I know this house has to have a great story behind it.
Well, this is referred to as the Alley House. That's the family name of the people who built it. and it was built approximately 1753.
So well before the refuge was established.
Absolutely, well before that. And so it was a plantation type of area where they farmed the land. They grew tobacco, eventually they started to grow corn and other crops.
The Alley House is currently in phase 1 of a restoration project, but visitors can still walk around the outside and explore.
Wow, that's incredibly beautiful. And that house built in the 1700s.
Amazing. Well, the Bombay Hook Wildlife Drive is open from 30 minutes before sunrise to 30 minutes after sunset daily. The Visitor Center is open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. and during weekends in the spring and fall from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And if you're planning to take a road trip to Bombay Hook or anywhere for that matter, you want to make sure your car's brakes are in good shape. We've got the breakdown on 3 sounds you never want to hear coming from your car's brakes.
Then we're going to take a ride out to Dorchester County, where Delmarva Life's Sean Stryker introduces us to the people behind the Suicide Bridge restaurant. You're going to find out the secret behind their scrumptious seafood.
And later, we salute our troops with the help of a Delmarva Life favorite. Oh Boy joins us for a patriotic Veterans Day performance. But first, we've been talking about taking a one-tank trip. Maybe you're getting ready to travel. Dr. Oz has some advice so you stay healthy.
Hi, I'm Dr. Oz. Hitting the road doesn't mean sacrificing your health. Here's how to stay healthy while traveling. To prevent airborne infections on planes, aim your air vent at your chest to avoid breathing in germs. When you get to your hotel, disinfect these 3 germ hotspots: the TV remote, the phone, and the light switch.